I call a make-your-own takeout. We're doing soba bowls with beef and beer and bacon. And I'm taking 2 giant bunches of scallions, and I just cut them on an angle, line them up, trim them up, and then just shred them on an angle. I've also got 4 cloves of garlic, and always in my freezer, both shelled and unshelled, edamame, inexpensive, delicious snack that is full of protein instead of fat. So now we're gonna get the meat out of the pan. We browned up our peppered bacon, black pepper bacon. We're gonna get our petite filet out of the pan. You cook it right in the bacon drippings over screaming high heat in a round bottom pan. And when it gets nice and crispy and crunchy at the edges and all of the sugars have developed in the meat, we pull that out. And then into the drippings, again, screaming hot pan, high heat, high temperature cooking oil. You're going to add in all of the green onion and a couple of handfuls of edamame for protein, extra protein, because soba itself has protein, our noodle choice. And we're going to grate in some garlic. 4 large cloves of garlic, 2 bunches of scallions, 2 fat handfuls of the shelled edamame. So high protein, big flavor, and a very balanced meal. Yeah, you're having a little bit of beef, but just a little bit. Yeah, you're having bacon, but in moderation. Tons of flavor, super fun. This is fun for TV night or even an affordable way to entertain your friends. Stir fry this together. I'm gonna let these green onions get a little charred at the edges. Then we're gonna deglaze with 1 bottle of Sapporo, 1 bottle of beer, that'll give a nice tang to our sauce. And as it cooks down, the alcohol starts to burn off and the flavor concentrates. We're gonna add in, I just count to 4, a little tamari or liquid amino or low sodium soy if you're watching your sodium. You could just omit the bacon if you're watching your sodium. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I love Worcestershire sauce with beef. Not a typical ingredient in soba bowls or Japanese cooking, but I love it with beef and it's my recipe, so there you go. A good glug of Worcestershire. And then a quart of beef stock. Again, if you're watching your sodium, low sodium beef broth. Let this come up to a bubble and drop your soba, which cooks in about 5 to 6 minutes. Grab yourselves a little snack. You must be getting hungry. Meet me back here. We're back, and for the garnish for our beef, bacon, and beer soba bowls with edamame and green onion, we're gonna garnish with shiso leaf, which sometimes you can find in green markets or specialty markets where they sell the preparations for Japanese, Vietnamese, or Chinese cuisine. Shiso is really flavorful, but a great substitute and easily available everywhere. A little handful of cilantro. And again, these are just garnishes, just a little way to finish off the dish in a really lovely, bright fashion. You know, you always throw a little bit of flat leaf parsley in a dish right towards the end so it has that nice, bright, grassy taste. That's what this is accomplishing. So I'm gonna run my knife through a little bit of the shiso, or you can use cilantro. And here's how you build the bowls. Take some of your soba, pop that into the bottom of the bowl. You're gonna top your soba with your crispy beef and your crispy bacon, and you're gonna add a little bit of your fresh herb, and then you're gonna take your broth with the edamame and garlic and green onion and pour that down over the top. Are you guys okay? And then your fancy garnish, radishes or daikon that you quick pickled up on top of all of that. Not bad. Now, normally I say this might be what's for dinner tonight, but don't go away, because wait till you see what our 2 top designers have done in their tip-off with just regular school supplies right after this.